Hello everybody, thought I'd start there with a cup of tea, or let's have a cup of tea at the end obviously. Welcome to my Instagram live this afternoon, on a Sunday afternoon. I hope you're all safe and sound at home and still coping with the current situation we're all in, watching lots of videos and doing lots of English. I hope there are lots of opportunities for you guys to speak to natives around the world now and to do some lessons. So anyway, thanks once more for joining me today. Today, I'm doing a small point on an area of English that most people try to avoid at all costs, and they don't like doing this, and that is writing. I'm going to be looking at a writing area today. So it would be handy if we're doing some writing if you have a pen and some paper. Pen and some paper may be useful, or alternatively you can record this. Of course it's being recorded and you can play it back later. Now before we get on to what I'm going to show you about my writing, I need to just explain why I played the alphabet song at the beginning of the lesson. This lesson really is aimed for new learners of English, some young learners, and maybe some adults even who are starting to learn out in English. And the writing, of course, is always the area that most people try to avoid. They can speak and we can listen. Speaking and listen, love that. Reading, yeah, not so bad, but writing, no. And one reason I think a lot of people avoid, especially writing English, is because of the spelling. Oh, the spelling, oh my God. All that English spelling, it's so hard. O-U-G-H and all that malarkey. What is all that about, that English spelling? Give me Russian any day. We just write it as we say it. It's nice and easy. English is so hard. And bearing in that there are 600,000 words in English, you think we don't think it's hard as well. We also know how hard it is. And in fact, I'll let you into a secret. We are not born knowing how to speak English. We have to learn it just like you do. We have to learn how to spell words just like you do. And when you think there are 600,000, and we English, we like to laze about if we can. We don't want to do all that homework, all that writing and listing and learning all those words. We want to make it easy as possible. So we have a little secret, and the secret is our spelling rules, so that when we come to write, we write in a certain way. And I'm going to show you today one little spelling rule that will help you when you come to write your English. At the beginning, even when you're at university writing big essays, this spelling rule will help you to ensure you get it right. So the reason why I showed you today the alphabet song to begin with, because we need to look at the alphabet itself in order to get to our rule. So I've got here the English alphabet. Let's have a quick look. Here we go. Here's the first page I have here. And we can see here we have all these letters here. We've got B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. These are, yeah. So in actual fact, these letters, we learned them when I was like 5 or 6 as B, K, D, F, G. But then we found out later that their names is B, C, D, E, F, G. Now these types of letters, and here we have, how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 3, 7 times 3. I'm not a maths teacher, but I think that's 21. So 21 of these types of letters. How many letters in the English alphabet? Do you know? 26. Yeah, there's 26. So here we have 21 of these types of letters. Now I know in Russian they're called, согласны. Is it согласны? Согласны, yeah, согласны. And in English we have also a different name for them. They're not just called letters. They're called, does anybody know? Anybody know? No? They're called consonants. These are consonants. Okay, all these letters here are known as consonants. And you can see here we got the letter C at the beginning of this word consonant, согласный буквы in Russian, consonant. So remember the letter C, that's important for our spelling rule today. So we also have, how many did I say? I said there are 26 letters in the alphabet, 21 consonants. So that leaves 26 minus 21 is 5. 1, 2, 3. Good job I got 5 fingers. I can count now. 5 fingers. And here they are, the 5 letters. And here we have A, E, I, O, U. Again, those are their names. The letter A, the letter E, the letter I, the letter O, the letter U. But we pronounce them, of course, a different way, like the consonants A, E, O, and A. The A letter, the umbrella. Yeah, we have the apple, the elephant, the insect, the octopus, and the umbrella, the umbrella. That's the letter that's difficult for many Russians. You don't have that in your language. Like, for example, Pizza Hut. In Russian, it's spelled Pizza Hut with an A, because you can't have this letter, this sound. But it's all right, we understand it. You can go there and get a pizza. So that's fine. So Pizza Hut and an A. So all these letters, these 5 letters here are called, I know in Russian you call them glasные bukvy, glasные. And in English we call them vowels. They are the vowels. So these letters are called vowels. So now we have our second letter that we can remember for our rule, and it's called the letter V. Okay, so the letter V. So consequently, we need to remember the consonant and the vowel. The consonant and the vowel. The C, the letter C, and the letter V. Remember CV, CV. And in fact, remember the C twice. Remember CVC, CVC. Okay, so we now know the names of the letters and what those types of letters are called. Consonants and vowels, CVC. Excuse me. It's very warm inside the flat nowadays. With the temperature coming up and the heating still on. Oh my goodness me, I've got all the windows open, I'm still hot. Anyway, so we got CVC. So let's think about some words where we can use that CVC. Let's have a look at this picture here. What is this person doing? What is she going to do? She's going to shop. She's going to shop. Now, in English, I know you probably know this already, but just in case. For example, I teach. I teach. So to say what I am, I add an ER at the end. I am a teacher. Teacher. Yeah? So this lady here, she's going to shop. So she would be called a shopper. That's right, she'd be called a shopper. And here we are. She's a shopper. You can see here we got here, shopper. Look at this here though, double P. Let's go back to shop. There's no P here. Okay, look at the last 3 letters. We have a consonant, the letter H, a vowel, the letter O, and another consonant. So we got a C, V, C. And she becomes shopper. See how we've doubled up here? Okay, let's look at another word, shall we? What about this man? Oh yeah, I think we're all missing that, aren't we? Going for a lovely run in the park. We're all stuck at home on the treadmill if you are running, or putting on loads of pounds like I am. But we got him here, he's going to run. So we got 3 letters again. Look at the pattern. Consonant, vowel, consonant. C, V, C. C, V, C. Let me just show you again that. So here it is, look. C, V, C. Consonant, vowel, consonant. So, what do? It's not easy, it's not difficult, is it? We just double up that last letter. Runner. C, V, C. And we get runner with a double N. What about this character? What is she going to do? What do you think? Yep, she's going to jump. Jump. So if she jumps, we'll call her a jumper. We'll call her a jumper. So What do we think? Do we double up or not? Let's go back again. What do we got here? We got the letter J, which is a consonant. So we got a C. We got the letter Michael, stop. You don't start from here, Michael. You start from here and look at the last three letters. Oh, all right then. Let's do that then, shall we? So we got the letter, hang on a second. We got a letter U now, a letter M, and a letter P. So here we have now what do we have? A vowel, a consonant, and a consonant. We don't have our CBC rule. Where's that gone, that CBC rule? Hang on, here we go. CBC? No way, Jose. What do we have? We have a vowel. Oh, no, that's CBC. There we go. There we go. I've got so many VBCs and CBCs. There we go. We have a vowel, consonant, consonant. A vowel, consonant, consonant. Therefore, jumper. We do not double up. Look, vowel, consonant, consonant, no double up. We just add ER, and she is a jumper. A jumper. So that's the pattern we look for. The last three letters. We look for CBC. Okay, that's all we have to remember. You remember CBC, the last three letters, you'll always get your spelling correct. Now, of course, with English, we always have an exception. We always have an exception. And here they are. If, girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen, the last letter is a W, an X, a Y, or a Z. No matter what the pattern is, we do not double up. You cannot worry about, and don't have to worry about, if it ends W, X, Y, or Z, then we don't have to double up. And I can give you an example here. Here we go. What does this word say? Okay, let's put it the other way. I'm sure it's back to front there. Let me just change the camera around so you can see it from the other side. Okay, what do we have there? Yeah, we have play. Play. We would never double up the letter Y at the end here. Okay, it would just be player. We just add ER at the end. Player. Because it ends in the letter Y. What about this word here? Yep, the letter blow. Okay, letter blow. Again, because it's a W, we do not double up. We add ER, the letter blow. And blow, doet. And just to show you, there it is, doet in Russian. Okay, to blow. So there is our exception. If we have W, X, Y, Z at the end of the word, you don't have to worry about doubling up. Just leave it as is. Now, it's all very well, isn't it, knowing that rule, if the words only have one syllable. A syllable, Michael. What on earth is a syllable? Well, a syllable in Russian is, I think it's a slog. Is it a slog? I think I remember that. When I was learning some Russian, I remember learning, because a slog in English is something that's really hard. And I thought, oh, it's hard to remember that. So I remember it as a slog. And along with the slog, we need to know also удвоения, what we call the stress and the slog. If the word is longer than one slog, one syllable, then we only double up. Remember, it has to always end in CBC. Where's my CBC gone? Where is it gone? Oh dear. Come back. There we go. We only double up, always only double up if it's CBC. That's the first thing. You look at the last three letters and is it CBC? Right. Okay, it is. So let's just have a quick look. Now look at this word. Here we go. Let's turn my phone around again. Look at this word here. Listen. So how do we think we would spell the word listener? Well, under your rule, Michael, the last three letters are CBC. CVC. So surely we would double N, listener, but we don't. Why? Because the stress is listen. It's not listen, it's listen. So the stress is on the beginning of the other. It's not on the last syllable. It's not here, but it's here. Listen. It's not listen. listen. So therefore, as the stress is not here, udarenie nie jest is not here, we do not double up. We just add er. Or listening, ing. Or listened, ja slyšel, ed. Or listener, somebody who does listen, er. We just add at the end. We do not double up. Let's have a look at another one. What about this word here then? What's that word in Russian? I think it's shopper, isn't it? Sheptat. Oh yeah, it's sheptat. Okay. So we have whisper. Yeah, we have whisper. Now, do we double up? Does it double R here? Whisper, whispering, double R-I-N-G? No, we don't, because the stress is whisper. It's not whisper, it's whisper. Whisper, not whisper. Not whisper, but whisper. And because it's here, not at the end, we do not double up. We leave it as is. Let's have a quick go through some words. I'm going to show you some more words. You tell me put it in the chat bar. If you think it's a double up, put a D. If you think it's not a double, put an N in the chat bar, okay? Here we go. Let's have a look. Let's change this round again. Here we go. So here's our first word. Well, you know you make me want to shout, woo, shout, woo, shout, woo. Now, do we shout? Do we double up? Was she a shouter, Lulu, from the 60s? Or was she not? Exactly. We have here, what do we have? We got a vowel, consonant. So it doesn't double up. It's just ER. Okay, what else have we got? Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Mommy, I want to go outside and play. You can't, you're locked down. Quiet. Cry. So, what do we think? Do we double up? Look, Michael, we've got here though, although that's nowhere near CVC, is it? We got a consonant, and a consonant. We've just got CCC. Now, let me just go back a bit. The letter Y, many people consider to be a vowel. It's not really a vowel, it's a consonant. It looks like a vowel and sometimes it sounds like a vowel. It confuses us. It's like a hybrid. It's like a Honda Prius. Yeah, it's got a bit of electric and a bit of petrol. Sometimes electric car, sometimes it's petrol car, but it's really still a car. You don't change its name, it's still a car. This is still let's go around the other side. Sorry. So the letter Y is still a consonant. It's not a vowel. So here we have CCC. So cry baby, bye-bye. We don't do her and we don't double up. Okay. What about this one here? This is all we look forward to, I suppose. When we come home, well, we used to come home at the end of a day, of a hard day's work. Yeah, we love a hug. And this little girl with her mummy is a real hugger. She's a real hugger. What are we going to do? Are we going to double up or not? What do you think, guys? Give me a D or give me an N. What do we think? Anybody going to give me a D or an N? Before I give the answer, quick. Okay. Well, we got a consonant, vowel, consonant. That is classic double up territory. Yes, we got to give a double G at the end. Hugger, or hugging, or hugged. Yeah. So we would add a double G. Without a G there. Good. All you that put the D's down. Well done. And let's have a look at another one. Oh, this is a classic one. This is one I'm sure as soon as the lockdown is over and we can go outside, we'll all be heading off to the swimming pool or to the beach, and we're going to do some swimming. So my question is, do we double up or do we leave it as undoubled? Is it an N or a D? What have we got out there? N or D? N or D? N or D? Okay, so let's go. Here we go. So we got a consonant, a vowel, and a consonant. Swim. So it's going to be swimming with a double M, or swimmer, or swimming or swimmer. Not swimmed though. Aha, that's another day for another lesson with irregular verbs. We don't say swimmed. I'll leave that for another day. We say swam. Okay. One more. Let's have a look at one more. Okay. Here we go. Dive. Michael, that's obvious not going to be double up, is it? Because first of all, the last letter is the letter E. first of all. Secondly, it's a Nehemiah E, as we call it, a silent E. So we wouldn't even do that. So, but it's there. So we couldn't go div. It's still dive. And that's another thing I can do on another day, talk to you about pronunciation rules. When is a div, a dive? Well, that's another time. But in the meantime, we have a vowel, a consonant, a vowel. So we're not going to double up, are we? Not on that. No way, Jose. Have we got any more we can do? Oh, yeah, I suppose this is one last one then. So here we go. Okay, here's the little baby doing what we're all doing at the moment in the house. Yeah, we are sitting. I am sitting down at the moment. I'm sure you guys are also sitting down somewhere. I'd like to be sitting in a cafe at the moment, having a lovely cup of hot chocolate with a nice slice of, what would I like at the moment? Yeah, I think I'd go for some blini. Would be very nice. But no, I've got to prepare it at home. So I'm sitting in my house. So of course we have a consonant, a vowel, a consonant. So it's sitting, double T-I-N-G. So that is the simple rule. And you see, we've made it as simple as possible. Obviously, there are some exceptions, as we saw. Remember, if it ends with W, X, Y, or Z, so that's easy. That's the last four letters of the alphabet, or that way as you're seeing it. The last four letters of the alphabet, we will not double up, so you can forget the rule about that. We only double up if it ends, what is it? It's got to end in CVC. The last three letters have to end CVC only if they have stress on that last syllable. That's it. Oh man, that's so easy, isn't it? Easy peasy Japanesey. Okay, well, let's see how we've learned. What we're going to do now is we're going to play a game on the internet. I'm going to find my scissors so I can just, okay, turn this around. So I need to go to the following web page. Okay, let me have a look. Here we go. Let me turn my camera around so you can see it. Okay. So, we're going to go to Instagram live quiz. Okay, maybe I'll do this to begin with and then I'll set it down. Okay, Instagram live quiz. So I want you to go there. I'm going to sign it as a homework. Okay, and it'll be open until, it's 27th. No, today is the 26th. So I just changed it for today and it'll be open until, 6:30, so for a couple of hours. Yeah, we've got 2 hours and 5 minutes to do that. So continue. So what you need to do is you need to go to quizzes. Hang on a second. You need to go to let me put a comment in. I'm going to put a comment in here, guys. Okay, so www.quizzes.com/join. Okay, and there I posted it in there, quizzes.com join, and then when you get there, find the join, or you can do it with the join my quiz here as well. You can find, if you go to join my quiz, you can also find it that way. 1 second, let me just write that in there as well. Join my quiz. Okay, you can find that on any.com, on any browser, Safari or Google. Okay, and once you get there, you can enter the code 433058. 433058. And once you've done that, you can then play the game. Okay, so the game is there for you to play for the next hour or so. And there's 15 questions on what we looked at today. If you also, I don't know, when you put your name in the quizzes live, if you can put your email address, somehow we can contact you in some way back through Instagram, we will actually get in touch with you and give you a little prize on me. Because thanks for coming today. So that's all for today. Remember, we're going to do CVC. Remember the CVC. So consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant, and that's easy. I mean, we made it easy for ourselves. So I hope by sharing our knowledge with you today, you've all had a sort of insight on how to write better, to spell better. And of course, once you get confidence in writing, then your English can only improve. Anyway, have a good afternoon. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you sometime soon. Oh, I forgot. I nearly forgot, but I remembered. Okay, so in May, there is I'm going to be running an advanced grammar lesson, which will be 2 days, one day after the other. It'll be on advanced grammar, so it is for advanced students, unfortunately, who maybe think about doing something for younger students in the future. But at the moment, it's for advanced students. It's on advanced stuff like future in the past, or conditional clauses and so on. So we'll be looking at this with me. It'll be one day 4 academic hours, then the next day 4 academic hours. I think there's a cost, but there's a cost there. It's only 4,000. Great value. Ooh. So come and join us. I think numbers are limited, of course. Obviously, we don't want too many. Otherwise, it's difficult for me to help everybody with their grammar. So please come and join us if you can. But if not, we'll see you next time on Instagram Live. Bye-bye.